Hey, I'm Shar, and welcome to Readings. If you like the way I read, please like, share, and subscribe. Okay. We're going to do a Virgo. Let me just get myself comfortable here. Virgo, before we do your reading, let's pull a couple angel answer cards for you. Just because. These are oracle cards by Doreen Virtue and Radley Valentine. So think of that question that you want answered. Remember, these are just oracle cards. I call them entertainment, but sometimes they hit the nail on the head. So ask a question. See if we can find the answer to your question. Let's give them a cut. And we have opportunity, communicate clearly, and if you believe. Opportunity. Communicate clearly. State what is your desire. And if you believe. Virgo. Let's go to the Tattoo Tarot. I'm going to do a Virgo reading. And we're going to make it for the rest of May. Till the end of May, Spirit. Virgo, let's break them up. Breathe it in. Breathe in the energy. It's coming in. Virgo. Let's have a good reading for you, Virgo. Come on. Good vibes. Good vibes. Come on. Let's get her on. And let's get her done. Virgo. Death and Justice and the Magician and the Knight of Swords and the Two of Swords and the Two of Cups. All right. Let's bring them together. Scorpio, Libra, Gemini. Okay. Death is the end of something to rebirth something. What are you rebirthing here, Virgo? With the Justice card and the Magician. Karma and the Great Wizard together. I'm going to say, with all this thinking that you're doing, with the Knight of Swords coming out here, not big time thinking, but there's a steady thought. I think you're trying to make a decision about a soulmate connection that you might have had with somebody. This is a rebirth. It's already done, but the rebirth is with the Great Magician coming out here. Great Wizard. What is this rebirth? The rebirth of karma? The rebirth of justice? How can I get my justice? You want justice? Live well, darling. Live well. But there's something here. We need more cards because there's this manifesting, this thinking over and over and over and over about some kind of justice, making a decision about a soulmate connection. Let's give him a shuffle. Let's find out what is going on. What is a Great Wizard in Virgo thinking and trying to rebirth, walking away, trying to make a decision about a soulmate, walking away from it. This is what it is. This is a lot of thought. You know, it's over, it's done. I got a feeling it's going to come back. And it's time to put this to bed. It's time to put it to rest. It's time to finish this. I'm going to walk away. Here comes the Hierophant. The Eight of Swords. You know what? There's spiritual difficulty here. There's spiritual entrapment. And what does that mean? What is spiritual entrapment? That is when you actually feel that someone may be, I don't know, a twin flame. Spiritual entrapment is a belief that somebody has this hold over you to the point where you actually feel like, oh, they're my spirit person. They're my DM, my DF. But let's find out more about the spiritual entrapment. Let's find out what is going on here, Virgo. What exactly is happening? The King of Swords coming out, the Knight of Cups, the Nine of Cups, and the Wheel of Fortune. You know what? Something's right around the corner for you. Something is right around the corner for you. It is your Nine of Cups. It is a wish fulfillment. It is a Wheel of Fortune. Sudden, unexpected, bang, in your face. But there's thought here of someone bringing a cup. There's thought here of someone bringing a cup of love. You know, the spiritual entrapments really got me concerned, you know, because many of us believe, you know, I do believe that they have control of my spirit and I have control of theirs. But sometimes this is not really happening. This is what we tell ourselves. But there's so much thought here that it's incredible. Now it could be, hang on, let's swing it around there, Virgo. It could be that maybe your spirit is trapped to the point where you can't seem to budge either way. There's this a spiritual entrapment. Well, it all works out to be the same way. There's something here about karma. Karma, spiritual entrapment, and a lot of thinking, and I'm walking away from this, and then all of a sudden, there's this cup of love that comes towards you, and there's this feeling of the Nine of Cups, a wish fulfilled, and the wheel moving in your favor. The wheel, sudden, unexpected surprises. Well, okay, Virgo, something is about to happen here to you, and you're probably feeling this very, very strongly. I don't know if you've had a hard time during retrograde. Some people do. Some people feel these fluctuations in their mood, in their temper, in their anxieties, like high, low, high, low. I can't sleep tonight. Retrogrades drive me freaking crazy. And, well, I slept good last night, but I slept like crap the night before. This on, off, up, down, up, down, up, down. I really do feel that what's happening here is that you've been thinking about something that ended, but you've been thinking about, you're making a decision, very, very hard decision about a soulmate, and you're making the decision to walk away. So what happens here? What is happening here is I have a younger person coming in, a love for you. This is someone who will make you feel this is the one. This is someone who's younger than you, though. This is the one, but I got the King of Money coming out. I got the World card. You're stepping from one cycle into another. I think this spiritual thing that you're going through, with the Eight of Swords, well, the devil in the playing cards, but mind entrapment, the spiritual mind entrapment. I think you've been telling yourself, you know, I think this is a twin flame. You know, I think this might be a karmic twin flame. You know, maybe I ought to sit down and think about this. This could be karmic, and it's time maybe to manifest, to bring the great wizard out of me and to realize that it's time to move on, put this to bed, put it to end, and move on. But I gotta tell you, Virgo, there's been this fight inside of you that's freaking unbelievable. But it's not just inside of you, like your heart. It's not your mind. It's been the spiritual fight that you've been having with yourself. It's almost like, you know, I gotta call it. It's almost like you're finally starting to think that I got this. It's a battle, but it's almost like a spiritual, you know what, I am Virgo. You know what, I don't need this crap. You know what, I'm going to stand up. You know what, I'm going to draw my sword. You know what, I'm going to, like, it's a lot of mind battle and a lot of spiritual battle. And it's unbelievable, because I really do feel, Virgo, is what you've gone through is a personal, spiritual battle with the divine standing by you. And I really do feel that you're looking back at somebody, and it's over. That you're looking back at somebody, and this somebody, the lesson to be learned here was this somebody put you in a place that was very, very bad. But being in this place was a blessing, much like when I put on the community board the other day, a loved one gave me a box of darkness. Now, if you open up a box of darkness, it's like, oh God, depression, anxiety, everything, you know. That was before it ended, a box of darkness. But even knowing later on, understanding that even this box of darkness was a gift. And this is what I have for you. I hope you understand, Virgo. What I have is you're stepping out, growing spiritually, stepping out, understanding what you thought was, but was not, what you thought was a soulmate, a very, very strong, well, it's a very, very strong twin flame. I can't get rid of it. I can't break it. I've tried cord cutting. I've tried everything. When you now fully understand that everything that you felt was unnecessary. The cord cutting didn't need to be done. This was not a very, very strong twin flame. somehow understanding spiritually that this was somehow you. I do have new love coming in to you, offering a cup of love. I have the Nine of Cups to follow. I have the Wheel of Fortune to follow. I have the King of Money. Some kind of wealth, but what kind of wealth is this? What kind of wealth is this? Spiritual. Stepping from one cycle into another. I think you're ready to move. Virgo. I have no doubt it's been hell on earth for you, but I really do feel that you're getting ready to understand what the hell was I thinking. With the star coming out, there's great possibility. Great possibility. The Nine of Pentacles coming out was what I like to call the tickety-boo card, the going upstairs, the going up into the attic and starting to throw shit out. The cleaning out of the attic, of the baggage, of the bullshit, of the crap. Making that very, very hard decision. It's time to walk away from this. You know what? I deserve a hell of a lot better than this. It's about time I stood up and respected myself. I can hear you. It's time I stood up and respected myself. Let's pull one more. Let's pull one more. The Five of Wands. The Five of Swords. Fighting the ego. Fighting the ego. 5-5. Fighting the ego. And what is the ego? No matter what the heart says, what does the mind say? What is it that the mind keeps you entrapped in the mind tornado of the Eight of Swords? The thoughts over and over and over and over and over. This is my twin flame. This is so strong to get rid of. Fighting the ego. Fighting the mind. Fighting the ego of believing that this was something that definitely was not. Was not. Definitely was not. Walking away from it. Guard up. Guard up. Seven of Wands. Putting my guard up. Shields up. One more, Spirit. Do I darest? Knight of Wands, passion. Passion. What is this passion? Six of Swords. I'm getting in my boat, packing up my 6 swords, jumping in my rowboat. I'm getting the hell out of Dodge. I'm done. I'm finished. I'm over. I'm putting it to bed. I'm done. I deserve a lot better. What the hell was I thinking? Seeing now, seeing not only with your eyes, with your heart, but seeing spiritually. What the hell happened to me? What the hell happened to me? I cannot believe that I wasted so much time. I cannot believe I put myself in a very, very bad place. Virgo. Beautiful reading. We have a Virgo. We have an Aries. Taurus. Aquarius. Gemini. Taurus. Scorpio. Libra. Gemini. All signs on the board. This is what is prominent. Here's your opportunity. Step from one cycle into another. Communicate clearly. To who? To you. What the hell was I thinking? Why did I put myself there? What the hell? If you believe. Do you believe? Thanks for joining me today. Namaste.